Today we are joined by personnel from the Armed Forces, Royal Navy and RAF for today's game.
The poignancy of the tribute added to by the fact that Colour Sergeant Ronnie Collins of the Royal Fusiliers, one of the wreath bearers, in his spare time is a coach at the famous Wallsend Boys Club, which has produced so many fine footballers. Jurrien Timber appears almost in the centre forward position. Here's Saka.
Well, you just see the run there from David Raya, picks out the player centrally from the run forward. And then what you've done, you've isolated him.
Fabian Schär. Isak. Longstaff. Gordon. And the header is a beauty. Alexander Isak, emphatically for Newcastle United. And a big pat on the back to Anthony Gordon for the assist.
Well, it's the perfect start for Newcastle United. Like you say, Isak, the number 9, doing what all strikers should do. You can just see there the moment, but it's the build-up play here. What I like, Schär plays a ball in there for Willock, but what Isak does, he picks up the seconds. They're able to switch the play. Longstaff puts it into the path of Gordon, and he doesn't have to take a touch. He knows that he's got Isak inside the area because the ball's not going to hit any bobbles there, and as he delivers it in between the two centre-halves, Isak's just got to try and generate as much contact on the ball because the power is there from Anthony Gordon, and if Isak can just make sure that he hits the target.
Here though is Havertz for Arsenal. Saka got to the ball with the leap but couldn't control the header.
Well, it was a lovely pastored play from Arsenal. They were so patient in their build-up play, just taking the sting out of Newcastle there. You can just see Saka up and gets the leap on top of Hall there.
Marino. Martinelli. Taking on Livramento. Bruno Guimaraes there, trying to tidy. Willock. Turned on for Gordon. Isak adopting a position by the penalty spot. Anthony Gordon took a deflection en route, it's a corner.
Well, he's a man that's changed position. He's come from the left-hand side, as we normally see Anthony Gordon, or as a number 9 that he's played for Newcastle this season. But on the right wing here, once again, he gets himself in a one-on-one with Timber. And he just thinks, I'm going to drive at you, because once I'm in the area, you can't touch me. And he's looked so lively already in the first 20-odd minutes of this game.
Partey again. Now it's Rice. Saka. Oh, into the perfect area, and it's Schär who stretches, heart in mouth, and deflects behind.
Well, I've just talked up Anthony Gordon at one end of the field, but Saka, again, gets himself in line with Hall in the one-on-one situation, and you always want to show him on his left foot. Sorry, you're trying to say show him off his weaker foot.
Martinelli. Partey, lovely shape on that. It was inviting some form of intervention, and look at Joe Linton pumping up the crowd in the Leeds' end.
Well, Newcastle deal with the initial one here from when it falls to Partey. They just looked to work something, and we were right behind this delivery here from Thomas Partey. It's a magnificent in-swing, and it's just saying, go and attack me, but Joe Linton there just blocking off Gabriel and Saliba, and you can see exactly what it means.
Willock. Gordon. Here's Joe Willock again.
And another brilliant start to this second half by Newcastle United. Anthony Gordon, once again, at the heart of the Newcastle attack there, just slipping in Willock.
Trossard. Livramento for Newcastle. Martinelli for Arsenal. Well, Trossard was stumbling as he pursued the ball. It's going to be a corner.
Well, it's a big letter for Newcastle United there, because Livramento had such a good first half. You can't give the ball away in an area like that. And straight away Martinelli and Trossard linking up. It's a big, big challenge and covering tackle from Dan Burn there.
Willock, Joe Linton. Willock's continued his sprint. Joe Willock.
Well, another very impressive move from Newcastle United, one end of the field to the other. And Willock and Joe Linton combining there. See the little drop of the shoulder, and all he's got to try and do is just test the goalkeeper. Again, the second half attempts there by Newcastle United, 3-0. Once again, just shows how dominant Newcastle have been in this second half.
Isak in range. The ball was actually played to him inadvertently by Nwaneri in making a tackle. Right. And still Declan Rice. And it took a bobbly deflection which left Pope rooted. Corner.
Well, it's an incredible run from Declan Rice there. Just have a look where he picks it up, and it just opens up from, he's got a few players, but he's got the ability and the quality just to shift the ball, and he almost catches Pope out here with the far post. And it's Shea that gets the intervention, then run one end of the field to the other. Newcastle having a 4 against 3. And Isak decided not to use him. He was going to take it himself, and he does everything right. He hits the target.
Gordon, Longstaff, corner.
Well, again, it's down that right-hand side for Newcastle United. Anthony Gordon, this time releasing Longstaff, who's been a willing runner all match for Newcastle, defensively and going forward.
Saka. Jesus, and Gordon arrived in the nick of time.
Well, I think that moment of play there from Anthony Gordon sums up his whole performance, because going forward for Newcastle, he's been an absolute pest for Timber in the first half. And look at the defensive work. He saw the trouble here, and he recognised that he had to do something so that Arsenal couldn't get a shot on target. And that is great defending once again.
It's Nwaneri. Now the Newcastle player crumples, it's Longstaff.
Well, Nwaneri picks up a lovely position here. His first touch out of his feet, and he opens up the angle for the left-footed shot, but it was Dan Burn closing him down once again.
Saka, super cross, but Rice cannot convert the opportunity.
Well, we saw an incredible cross first half from Anthony Gordon onto the head of Isak. This is equally as good. The in-swinger from Saka. Dan Burn struggling, Shea misses it, and Declan Rice will be absolutely devastated that he hasn't hit the target, because all he's got to do there is make Nick Pope have a save. I think you can tell by his reaction there, he knows how vital that is, and possibly the last chance for Arsenal.
A notable victory for Newcastle. A costly, worrying defeat for the title challengers of Arsenal, who could, by the end of the day, be 8 points off the pace. Isak got the winning goal as early as the 12th minute from an utter peach of a cross by Anthony Gordon. Newcastle did more than just hang on. There are lots of shaking Arsenal heads. They leave with those heads bowed. Eddie Howe victorious. Newcastle 1, Arsenal 0.